guys, it's time to let the cat out the bag. I've been avoiding something. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the mountain. Well, it's been a busy one already here on Come On Mountain. I've already ran to town today and picked up a whole lot of groceries for all the critters. I also went ahead and got another barrel. I'm going to change it up a little bit here. I went ahead and read up and got a bunch of food to make sure that no matter what happens, there's plenty of food here for everybody and they don't run into any issues. So we're going to go ahead and get it all unloaded, get the barrels switched out. I think I got a plan. I think I got a plan for a little rhyme or reason to be able to hook it up. This one right here is empty, so I'm going to load this one back up, and also this one. That is going to be for Midnight's cat food, and this is already for the dog food. I'm actually going to move that closer to the cabin because I always walk it back and forth the whole time, but I think I'm going to get it close over there in that area, cutting down a little bit of the time that it takes, just making it more efficient. But that is a whole lot of jingle. These jokers eat a whole lot more than I do. Come on. All right, let's get it unloaded. We got a lot to do today. It stormed last night, guys. Big storm, and there's another one coming here in a couple hours, and we got a lot to do before then. So let's get after it. All right, that right there should take care of them for a couple of weeks. I went ahead and gave them some food for in the morning because it's still pretty early. You can hear the birds chirping still. I got 2 bags of goat feed. There was already about a bag in there. I like to have about 3 in the barrels. I went ahead and got 3 pig because I was out of pig. And I got 1 more rabbit. There was about probably a bag, maybe a bag and a half. Rabbits, I don't have that many rabbits, so they don't go through as much as the bigger animals. But they're all situated. I loaded up the empty black one. That'll be for midnight, black for midnight, and gray for eclipse, being that she's black and gray. That way people can kind of distinguish which one's the dog food, which one's the cat food. The dog food has still got about 1/4 of that barrel in there. So it was a little bit heavier getting loaded on the back of the truck. Now we need to go ahead and drop the chicken food off. I just got 2 bags of chicken food not that long ago, so I just bought 1 bag of layer pellets. And so we'll get them dropped off, and then we'll figure out where we're going to put these other barrels. Don't worry, chickens, y'all gonna move here soon. Went ahead and pulled up a little bit because it's pretty muddy right there. I actually just looked at my invoice. I've only got 1 bag of chicken food, but yet I paid for 2. I thought I asked for 2. I went ahead and double checked, so I'm gonna have to get a hold of them and let them know. But as you can see, they still got plenty of food. Eggs are a little muddy because of all the rain we've been having. Looks like one of them's trying to eat the eggs. That's not good. Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm coming with your groceries. All right, let's get the cat and dog situated. Chickens are fed, eating it up. Whew, it's 100 degrees, guys. Whew, it's hot. right, I got the doggy situated, got Midnight situated. She's been showing up in the last couple of videos if y'all haven't seen her. I've been feeding her up high just to make her feel a little bit more safe and secure with Eclipse running around. And it tends to have worked. She was down there at Ryder's Hideout for a little while. Then she moved down there by the pigs and chickens for a little while. And then right behind the patio well shed a couple of days ago. And now she seems to be pretty comfortable back here on the mountain. So we're trying to ease her back in. And she seems to be doing okay. I can see Eclipse has already knocked down my windmill again. Destructive. There we go. Got it all situated. Looks so much better right here now. All right, well, we got that situated. I'll bring y'all back when we start on the next project. I also got some gas and the blower and the batteries from HQ, so we're gonna go ahead and get that unloaded as well. Go ahead and blow off up underneath these porches where I did all the cleaning and weed eating the last couple of days. I love this blower. Thanks, Pops. All right. A couple more things off the list. It's looking so much better here on Come On Mountain. So I've had a couple of haters hating on me here lately because I haven't done any building projects. I've been doing all kinds of other stuff. Work is work, guys. It's not all about building on a homestead. There's a whole lot of other work that goes in to maintaining this much land and this many properties. It's not all about what structure you are building. This is not a building channel. It says Come On Homesteading, which means everything to do with homesteading and my life here on the mountain. If you want building, 24/7, go watch Bob the Builder. I'm not him. I build, I make structures, but I do much, much more. And for the ones that say that I ain't doing nothing and I don't work, hell, walk in my shoes. Come on. Well, it looks like we got the food in place just in time. It's starting to sprinkle out here, so looks like that storm's running a little bit earlier than expected. And throw this in the trash. Look how good it looks out here, guys. I did get the umbrella on Uber. It's been hot out here, guys, hot. Throw this in the back of the truck to go to the dumpster. Well, good morning, guys. We just got out here to HQ. Got some stuff to do out here today, and I got Wally coming over with work with Wally and our mountain home. They just started a new business, junk removal and land clearing and all of that. So we're gonna get a quote to see about him helping me out with moving those other 2 houses off this property. I'm ready to get it done. He's got dump trailers and stuff, so to make it a little easier. I'm gonna see what kind of quote that I get with me helping him out with Uber, and maybe even Gumby over there with Big Bertha, and see if I can get a manageable price to go ahead and get the rest of these buildings out of here. That way I can finish getting the main yard area done over here at HQ. It is already looking amazing. Looking like a golf course out here, guys. If I can get the rest of that cleared and all of that stuff over there, I can go ahead and clear out this section right here and get this whole yard area situated. He also used my oxygen and acetylene bottles for a torch a couple of months ago, and he's been so busy and I've been so busy we ain't been able to connect, but he's also bringing that back today. We're going to put it in the shed. If you've seen the last video, I got the golf cart and quite a few other things like the wood stove here in the shed. We're going to have to put a new roof on this thing here real soon. Yeah, that's coming. That is coming. But the main reason why I need my oxygen and acetylene, because I need my backhoe. And if y'all remember, the backhoe bucket, well, it ripped completely off of Uber. It's actually right back here where it finally fell off. This one of those trees has got those big thorns. You got to be careful. As you can see there, I looked into just getting another backhoe bucket. They want $700, guys, for a backhoe bucket for Uber, and I just can't swing that. So I'm going to try to fix it myself, re-weld it, stiffen it up, brace it, and try to get it back on Uber. I believe I can fix it. It's just going to take some doing. Now that I got the shop ready over here, I should be able to bring the welder and all of that over here and get it done. I think I might go ahead and get the power ran out here. I've got all the stuff to do the power out here. That way I can run 220 on that welder that I got to be able to run a little bit bigger rods and to get better penetration. It's all about the penetration. Come on. You can see the roof's kind of bowing right there, and the shingles are in pretty bad shape. All right, let's go ahead and get the shop opened up. That way he can just back straight up to the door and we can unload those oxygen and acetylene, because it ain't light, guys. It's not light. Let there be light. I love the fact that I have a shop here in town. Can't wait to get one on Come On Mountain. Also can't wait to get the old golf cart fixed here. Go ahead and do a little arranging while I'm waiting on Wally.
We'll be back up there and put these in bottles.
Yeah, just back on it.
I didn't realize all this was even on here.
Yeah.
I never even paid any attention to that.
That's nice. Got me a nice little shop.
Hey, now that one, I don't remember if that was on there whenever you got it, whenever you brought it over or got it or not.
As long as it works. All right, guys, we got the torches unloaded, and now we're gonna walk around and talk about some business. A little bit of business. Tell them who you are. I done told them, but you tell them.
Well, I'm Wally, and we just opened up a little deal called the Clearing Crew, and we've got a dump trailer and, you know, tractor with grapple on it, brush hog, you know, all the good stuff, stump grinding, and guess David's got some things that needs cleaned up over here. Yeah. So
a couple of things for sure. He does have 2 YouTube channels. It's Working with Wally.
Yep.
Is one of them, and Our Mountain Home.
Yep.
Is the other one. So I'll put all of that right here, guys. Y'all definitely go check them out. They're doing something very similar, living an off-grid life over there and building out of raw land. And they didn't even have a building to start with like I did at the cabin. And you should see their little camp that they got, their little community camp. It's pretty awesome. This guy right here is he's like MacGyver and stuff. And I can relate to that because I'm very similar and stuff. So we're kindred spirits,
right?
For sure.
Right.
He didn't even know that there was buildings out here because he's been over to Junk to Gems before. Didn't even know there was a shop, a barn, this, nothing. And he hasn't been back since I did all of this. It's came a long ways.
It came a long ways.
Yeah, me and Uber actually did all of this clearing and the front clearing in 7 days.
Wow.
Leveled everything. Now, of course, the grass wasn't here in 7 days, but did all of the land clearing, leveled it all out and stuff with me, Uber, and Attitude in 7 days. And in 2 weeks, we also cleaned out that garage, carport, and barn. And it was like a hoarder's paradise. It was like this deep of stuff and all the buildings.
I wasn't invited.
Yep. Trust me, most of it was trash.
Yeah, yeah.
This right here is a little like stall, like horse stall animal little deal that I plan on using one day. Because the whole goal out here is this area that you see cleared, I want to finish burning that. Now basically, as wide as it is right there, I'm going to take it all the way to the road. This will be my own personal little HQ headquarters for my business and everything like that. This will be my town shop for my bikes and all that kind of stuff. And of course, I'll have the shop on the mountain for mountain stuff, you know. But then behind here, I own 5 acres. It goes 2 times further back there.
Really?
The same width is what we're about to see. And I'm going to put a road over there by Gumby's and then back into that area, and I'm making an RV park down there.
That's awesome.
So, and that way you won't even see it from here, but it won't have a lot of slots, but a couple of slots here and there. And there's some drainage issues down there for me and Gumby, so we're both talking about putting our big ponds back there and kind of put the RV slots around the pond. So
that'd be nice.
Yeah, a little income, a little help bring a little something back in. But yeah, it's beautiful out here. I love it.
It is. It is. This is a lot nicer piece of land than what, you know, it looked like.
Oh yeah.
Before.
Well, the good thing is I got a good deal on it because of all of the way it looked at. And I looked at it. Most people would scare off.
Right.
Me, I looked at it and, you know, like hold my beer. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if you remember, there was a house here, and we just about got this one done. Oh, check this out too. I found an old submersible well, an old school well.
Oh,
down in there.
sister.
Yeah, it's a little square.
Wow.
Yeah, got the pump and everything in there.
Shoot, yeah.
Now, I did, there's a water moccasin that is no longer with us in there. That's a whole nother story. Scared to what's happening's out of me. So this right here, both of these were trailers, houses that they built over. So there wasn't a lot of stuff really worth much, but the frame and stuff like that. And the original scrapper got most of this stuff out, and then I burnt this. This is just overgrown. This ain't as much stuff as what it looks. It's just, I can't cut in there right now.
Right. Too much trash.
But we got most of the stuff out of here and burn it. And it worked. So what I want to do is kind of scoop all of this up over there. Thinking about digging a hole and burying a lot of the stuff that can be buried, but a lot of stuff still got to go.
Yeah, quite a bit of this stuff could just be buried.
Yeah, a lot of this would just be buried in a hole. Gumby already told me he'll dig a big old hole with the backhoe wherever I want it. It's probably going to be in this area somewhere. That way it's right behind there, so we can just kind of feed. But we got 2 other houses over here, and he started scrapping. It was less that I had to do. That's one thing. Like I said, he's already broke a lot of it down.
Yeah.
And there is a metal frame up underneath here for a trailer that could be scrapped.
Mobile home frame.
And there is still quite a bit of stuff in here that could be scrapped and a little bit of money could be made off of. I'm interested in hurrying up and getting this done so I can finish doing this and clearing this out to make it all a nice, beautiful yard. It rained yesterday, and the night before was a big storm. I'm gonna dig these ditches out. I'm gonna put a culvert here and a culvert down here at this other drive, and widen this a little bit because this is way too narrow for me pulling in my big trailers. Right. Yeah, but that looks amazing compared to what it used to.
Yes, it does.
I'm trying to beautify the neighborhood for my neighbors, because this has been the ugliest place on the block for a long time. There ain't even really no good way through this, is there?
Yeah, it don't look like it.
I'm gonna try to hit the high ground and not fall into nothing. I got my Crocs on. Good thing I used to be an iron worker. That balance is on point. It's got some beautiful trees out here though, and a lot of them are the blooming ones.
Right.
See, and there's another little house back here. This is the smallest of the 3. And he took a lot of stuff off of this one, wood and stuff like that. You kind of see it back there. I told Gumby as soon as it dries out a little bit, we'll just push it over to the other one. I was just going to push it all over there and burn it.
Right.
And whatever was left was left.
Yeah, that's a mess.
But with it already summertime, that might not be the thing to do.
Real quick now, we're going to be where we can't burn.
Yeah. But there's still a lot of good stuff, salvageable and stuff like that in there, you know. But there's also a lot of stuff that just needs to be hauled off.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's...
So the property line goes to about right here.
So that little mess is kind of...
It's half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's half and half. Now with this quote that I'm getting, I will have Uber out here with a grapple and a bucket and all of that. And also Gumby will also be using Bertha as well to speed the process up. So it won't just be on y'all.
Okay.
That should help cut the cost down a little bit and speed
definitely.
things up or whatever. I just don't have a dump trailer, and that kind of means to get it to where it needs to go out of here. That's my main problem. If I had that, I could do it myself.
Yeah,
but
biggest expense, I think, honestly, is going to be finding a place to dump it and paying to have it dumped. That's going to be...
I would say work me up a quote of what it would cost just to do it without that fee, and I'll just pay for whatever it costs to, you know, whatever it costs to dump it, I'll pay for that every time.
Okay.
And you just give me a quote on bringing your equipment out here and working with us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To get it done.
Yeah.
That should cut down the cost quite a bit.
Because that's much stuff is there. That's going to be quite a few loads.
Yeah.
With that 16-foot trailer, I've only got 24-inch sides on that trailer, so you know, we can pile it up as much as we can. But my tractor won't reach up over any higher sides, is why I bought the 24-inch sides. And
like I said, we can push a lot of it up and just burn it, and that could cut down.
You know, I'll tell you, it'd cut tremendously.
Yeah.
It would cut on your hallway if you did push it all up and just burn it and then load up what's left.
Yeah.
That'd cut down a lot on your...
But we might do that between Bertha, your tractor, and my tractor. We could probably in a day get it all up to the burnt point.
Yeah.
And then have a couple of hands out here while we're burning instead of just me burning down the world like I did that one. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't poop right for a week after I got done. That one got a little bigger than I was expecting it to, and it was right by that big tree too.
Right.
Woo, look at here. I called and said, hey, I'm burning down here. Don't send the fire department. I don't want that $1,000 minimum y'all charge for coming out. Yeah, I tried to push it as far away as I could. It was mainly that low branch right there that you see that was in the way of it. And I got Gumby to kind of come on that way. It's just the main thing is we got to get it to dry out a little bit, because right now we'll all get stuck in there. I destroyed, there's ruts over there, like can't see it because of all the tall grass around there, just by, because it was the month that we decided to do that, it was a month that just decided to rain all month. So, but I was already knee deep in it, and I was like, I'm gonna get it done. Right. Because my main priority was getting the one in front of all of that done, so I can at least work on that section. All right, guys, well, we're about done out here, but now we're gonna head up to the mountain because there's some other things that me and him are working on, thinking about collabing on. I got some things up there that can help him on the mountain, and he's got some things over there that I could use to help me. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. See y'all on the mountain. All right, guys, we just made it back up to the mountain. We went in and took a little pit stop, had lunch at the little local store there in Havana. Good groceries. Open barbecue pork sandwiches, tater salad, and some baked beans, some good stuff. Wally ain't been to the mountain in a while.
No, I ain't.
Quite a bit's changed.
Yeah.
Get down. All right, guys, it's time to let the cat out the bag. I've been avoiding something. We got a new tool for on the mountain. We're about to use it as our transportation, so I can't hide it any longer. Bam. Ranger RZRS. White, it matches. They gave me some rims and as well with part of the deal, and I got some different tires coming because these are like some mud boggers and they're not good on the dirt roads around here. Those are for some of that deep rainy season type stuff right there. But what this does is allow me to have an emergency exit to come on mountain. Because if y'all remember, about a year and a half ago, I took y'all on a little drive on the tractor down the power lines there, where about 2 miles away is another opening to get off the mountain. Problem is when it's rainy season, the truck won't make it. It'll get stuck. Tractor will. That's not very efficient. This will get me off the mountain in an emergency situation. Now, I know y'all are like, why did you spend the money on that type of side-by-side? I didn't. It's not really the type that I was looking for. I wanted more of a utility type situation. All the ones I looked at, guys, are like 12,000 and above. And when y'all seen me get my tire fixed on the zero turn the other day, it just so happens that they had this there wanting to get rid of, and they needed some work done. Stuff that I could do with like Uber and a little welding, stuff like that. So we worked out a barter deal to where I could get it and they could get the work done that they needed done. And y'all know my four-wheeler has been messing up ever since the pig incident over there. So this is a good solution right here. You like it?
Love it. And who can pass up a good barter?
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. So came at the right time, right place, right time. Like I've said before, those guys up there at Magazine Tire are just golden people. I could count on them saying that it's a good running machine and all of that. And I'm all about working for things. So this helps saves a couple of them pennies. Well, we're going to grab on here. I want to show Wally a couple of things. One of the things that we've been talking about is making the siding for this. And I want to show him what trees I got down and stuff too, because he's also in the process of doing a lot of building, and he don't have the amount of trees down that I do. So might be able to work out a bartering situation too. Benefit him.
Everything I do, I have to do it with greenwood, because I have to cut it down and then mill it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've had y'all know I've had stockpiles of logs down here for a long time, because it's not woods around here anymore. Yeah. It's clear. It's almost golf course like. Almost. Working on it. Last year, this time this was mud. And now starting to look like something. All right, guys, didn't get a chance to record on the side-by-side and me and Wally driving around and kind of going over everything. Camera was overheating. It was hot that day. But basically what we're going to do is Wally has a portable sawmill that he's going to bring out, and we're going to turn a lot of that cedar out there into the fascia and soffit for the tiny house. And all the pines that I took down 2 years ago, we're going to cut the rounds off of it and make siding for the tiny house. And in turn, he's going to get a whole lot of firewood for this winter, because all he has is green stuff, as you heard, for his place, and for whatever amount of wood that we mill for the tiny house and some of the other projects. Like, we'll go ahead and make some stuff for the carport that's getting built, stuff like that. We're also going to mill that amount of wood and probably more, for him to be able to build over there on his homestead as well. And I also told him I was going to get a box of blades for his sawmill. I'll be ordering that here in about a week or two when I get the funds, and go ahead and get a box of blades on the mountain. That way it's ready. He's pretty busy right now, so as soon as he frees up, we're going to get the sawmill over here, get it set up, and we're going to start working on the outside of the tiny house. I'm excited about it. I came up with that conclusion, like I talked about not too long ago on this channel. On one of my lives, I'm going to go back to using a lot more materials here on the mountain instead of buying everything. I'm going to start using some of the natural resources here on the mountain to finish off some of these projects. But it's been a busy 2 days here on the mountain, guys, and I'm glad y'all guys could come along. It's definitely looking amazing at both properties, and I'm very, very thankful for that. Definitely making some progress this year. Haven't made a lot of progress with building and stuff like that, but I've definitely made a lot of progress on the land itself around both properties. But I love every single one of y'all, and until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.